Toastmasters and welcome guests. Who in here has created a page on Facebook, LinkedIn, MySpace? Alright, if you don't know what I'm talking about, these are social networking sites. Ingenious websites that allow you to set up relationships or contact lists with other people that you know or people that they know. They're not just for my nieces discussing their prom dresses for this year's prom. They're also used to connect with people in a business sense as well as keep in touch with family and friends. I was recently plunged into the world of social networking when I was laid off in January. I created a LinkedIn page about a year ago, had a few colleagues and friends on it, just used it to keep in touch a little bit with them. But when I was laid off, I took part in a job search firm. I thought the severance package allowed me to get on with this job search firm and find out how to do a job search, since I hadn't been in the job search market since my college days. And so I thought, well, I'll go give it a try. So when I went to the orientation session, lo and behold, they said, don't spend much time on the job search boards. Don't go out to websites and apply for jobs. That's not how you get jobs nowadays. I thought, what? You apply to companies. That's how you get jobs. But it's all about who you know these days. Let's take a look at some statistics that a job hunter is up against in this economy. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, in the month of March this year, almost 300,000 people were laid off from their companies. The national unemployment rate is over 8%, up from 5.1% a year ago in March. Since December 2007, which is technically when the recession started, over 3 million people have applied for unemployment claims. So what is an employer facing in this economy? Basically, one employer reported that for a single job posting, they received 70 applicants per day for 2 weeks. Over 700 applicants for one job posting. How was I to find a job in this economic market? Well, you need to know who's hiring and who the hiring managers are. Social networking helps you do that. So it's all about who you know. How do you go about networking? Most people, like myself, don't like to promote themselves, say what they are good at doing, especially to people you don't know, like HR people or hiring managers. So how do you go about it? You have a setup of contacts. I set mine up in LinkedIn. You can use any social networking site, even do it on paper. But in order to kick off my contact networking, I had to come up with a one-page summary. Basically tells what I'm looking for in a job, what my skills are, where I'm looking for a job in the Austin area, and what companies I'm targeting. Using that one-page summary, I can practice with family and friends. And then what I did was I went out to my LinkedIn account, started building my contact list of people who I had as contacts, and started getting introduced to other people in the Austin area. So once you have this, and I got more familiar with what I wanted to say about myself and practice with others, I was able to get more comfortable doing that and expand my network both on LinkedIn and meeting friends of friends and colleagues. Pretty soon, I had over 140 contacts on LinkedIn, and most of those people had over 100 contacts themselves. Well, you can do the math. That's over 14,000 people that I can get connected to. And for example, during my job search, I had a position at UT that I was interested in. So I went onto LinkedIn, found a former colleague who worked at UT, and I was able to set up a phone call with her, talk about what I'm interested in, mention this job that I was looking at, And she was able to put me in contact with the hiring manager for that position. So a good example of how networking can get you to a person who has something that you want, like a job opening that you can discuss with. So as I think back on how I use social networking, I can see other applications for using these types of websites, like keeping in contact with family and friends. I talk to my nieces in California on Facebook sometimes, as well as finding synergies with colleagues or other people who have similar interests, like Project Management Institute. I can go onto a group that is interested in project management and get information and events that are in this area to attend and network even more. So if you're in the position of job searching or need to market an idea, I suggest looking into social networking and building a contact list of people that can get you talking to other people and networking who can help you promote your idea or, in my case, find a job. Thank you.